Welcome back. In this video, we're going to walk through one of the most important parts of building an automated strategy in Arrow Algo, and that's backtesting. This is where you finally get to see how your strategy would have performed using real historical market data. It's also where you'll find most of your breakthroughs and spot most of your mistakes. And even more importantly, we're going to look at the diagnostic tool, a feature that lets you inspect your strategy block by block at any time with live values. If you've ever wondered, why didn't this trade open? Or why did the strategy exit there? The diagnostic tool is how you get those answers. Let's start with running a simple backtest. Once you've finished building your strategy, save it, then go to your scenario screen and click on the paper trader button, and from there click on new backtest. Here you can choose any start date within the last 10 years or however long the exchange holds the data for. Some people like shorter windows when they're tuning their entries and exits. Others prefer longer windows to see how their strategy behaves through different market conditions. It depends on the strategy you're building. It's important though to make sure that you understand how your strategy will perform in a range of market conditions, because not all strategies will work in all contexts. Give your backtest a name, and this will help you later when you're testing different rules and variations of the same idea. Set your starting balance, choose your time frame, and then before you click run, click show advanced options. This is where you'll find two useful features. One is the optimization tool, which we'll cover in the next video, and the other is save logs. If you save the logs, you'll unlock the full diagnostic tool once the backtest is completed, but the backtest might take a little longer to run. If you're trying to troubleshoot something that isn't behaving the way you expected in the scenario, then save the logs and we can look it up in the diagnostic tool. Let's run the test and see. Once it's finished, you'll see summary metrics up at the top: return, win rate, number of trades, and so on. In the main screen you'll find the full price chart with your signals mapped onto it. This is why it's important to give your action blocks meaningful names, so you can see exactly which block fired where. You can add indicators to the chart to help you with your analysis and get a great visual view of what's going on. If I switch the tabs, I can see the equity curve, the full trade list, and in the middle here, the performance metrics, where you can really deep dive the stats. And if you're a numbers person like me, then this is where you'll get really excited. The average win, average loss, largest win, largest loss, and more. These numbers will give you the full story of your strategy. Under the actions, you can export the order list. You can repeat the test with the same or tweaked parameters, or you can view the block builder that was used for this particular test. You can clone a new version of the strategy, or you can share your backtest results on social media, which might come in handy if you're looking to sell your strategy in a template store or join the affiliate program. If I go back to the backtest summary page, you can customize this view by adding or removing different metrics from the tests you've run. This is great for comparing results of different backtests neatly on one screen, and you can export the whole table if you want. But the numbers and charts only tell you what happened. The diagnostic tool tells you why it happened. Let's open it. At the top of the page you'll see a timeline. You can click any timestamp, for example 20th of November at 4:59, and instantly see the exact state of your strategy at that moment. It's like freezing time inside your strategy and examining every moving part. Any block that was updated at that exact moment is highlighted in blue with the values inside. You can see visually on any block the raw numbers that are feeding into it, the result it produced, and whether the condition was true or false. If your strategy didn't open a trade when you expected it to, you can check exactly which part of your rule set wasn't satisfied. And because the diagnostic tool shows you everything visually in the block builder, it's far easier to understand than scrolling through a spreadsheet of values. You literally see the logic of your strategy playing out in real time. Once you've identified an issue or spotted a pattern, you can go back to your scenario, make the changes, run another backtest, and repeat the process. This is exactly the workflow that every experienced algo trader uses. Build, test, diagnose, refine, and over time the strategy becomes tighter, cleaner, and far more consistent. The real difference here is speed. A traditional algo trader might have to wait days or even weeks between tests to see whether a change worked or not. The ability to rapidly experiment, troubleshoot, and improve is what gives Arrow Algo users such a huge advantage, especially when using the optimization tool, which is what we'll cover in the next video. You'll be able to learn how to use automation to systematically test hundreds of inputs in a short period of time. And I'll show you how to take a strategy that's losing money and turn it into something that's strong and consistent using a structured optimization process. See there.